sorry about that. I'm trying to fill up space. I don't know what I'm doing with myself. Anyway, okay, give it the time. So my phone keeps cutting off to get space. So I will enlarge it. Okay. Oh, piss off. Not you people. You're fine folks, not you. Okay, so animals won't be able to suffer. People, we're not born to put on this earth to suffer. Neither of animals. We're going to get our heads slapped on and go up there. Meat eaters. The consequences for all our actions on earth. But like I said, it's different between somebody that willfully causes harm to others and gets pleasure out of it, and that's how they live, than somebody absent-mindedly or not thinking enough or not realising the suffering of others for our enjoyment, for our materialism and consumers habits. Okay, and that's what I say with these creature beasts. They've got entities on them now. They've linked themselves to a group. They'll have it forever. At least we will be reunited. You will be reunited. I can't say the words. With our clan, and we have heart consciousness, so we will learn. We won't be tortured like these creature beasts will be. But we'll be aware of the suffering of others for our own pleasures. Okay, and the others, like I keep saying, it means animals as well, not just human beings. You vegans out there, don't think you're going to fucking get off. Okay, we're all part of this, and we've chosen to be a part of this by our own laziness and our own governments, and it's easy, isn't it, really, not to question the cheapness of our clothing, all of our electronic equipment, and etc. And we read articles about children making, whatever, I won't go on to it, but you know what I mean. And then we sort of read an article and think, oh, sad, and then go back to living our lives. So like I say, do no harm, take no shit. I think that's a quite philosophy to live by. You won't need faith. You're going to feel it from inside. You're going to feel the love of your ancestors. Where their children, where their grandchildren, where their great-great-grandchildren, where their great-great-great-great... Go on first, you know what I mean? Okay, this is the time when they are suffering. The people that's inflicted are suffering, are made. I can, in my case, take it in point. Being targeted because some 6 sexual deviants, 6 rapists and racists thought it was an easy target. Literally, they did think it was an easy target, and there'd be no comeback for their actions. How wrong they were. And they're part of a system. They're not part of a system. What's been fed back to me, I wish this was clearer. I don't know how long ago, but they think they're part of a system, okay? There's more than one system. They've been lied to, okay? So the Freemasons, the Illuminati, can't say the words, with the royal families, middle classes, they've been lied to. They've been being groomed by non-human entities to feed off their ego. Okay, so all they are is ego. They've got no heart-based. And they find this hidden knowledge, and you've got to get in the system. And once you know how to do, that's being fed by negative entities. Okay, they've been tricked. They've been fooled to believe that. Okay, if you're not a part of that, okay, you won't be saying, okay, you won't be affected by it because you're not part of it. Stem like the creatures and beasts involved in. My case, the Freemasons, they've been told repeatedly that the Freemasons is ruled by entities that are not human and that they're feeding off their energy, and they've got entity attachments, blah, blah, blah. because got their heart centre, that's all they are, is ego. And all they think about is the basic needs of something with ego, which is food, sex, clothing, or get a bit of money, get a bit of this. They've got nothing, and they know they've got entity attachments, they've got demons attached with them. But they're so fucked up that they can't let go. They're so afraid to let go. They're going to be tortured. They're tortured in this life. I've been told. I've asked repeatedly. They're tortured. They've got entity attachment that's going to torture them in this life before they die. And when they die, I mean when their body dies and their energy goes off, the energy is trapped to that dimension that linked to, like I told you folks about, they've got a dark aura around them, that the energy coming into Earth, literally. It's like they've got a fucking aura of darkness, blackness around them, every one of them. Literally, I can see it. Do you know, before I even see a person, one of these creature beasts, at the corner of my eye, I can see the energy, it's just black. And then I see the human, inverted commas, that's in them. That's supposed to be walking around, you can see it walking around, but you see the energy first, and it's just black. It's not part of, that's coming in, the human resident, then that's not part of Earth. These creature beasts are not part of Earth. They've aligned themselves to a dementia. This is another one. Hell yeah. And I keep saying that because I want people now, especially times with now, people are getting poorer, they're making us poorer, so people are going to be tempted with money. And that's what these creatures are going to say. Oh, but it's the money that made us in, and not because you're fucking beast. But it's the money, it's the money. Part of this program, part of this system is sexual offences, it's sexual abuse. And I will keep saying that till I'm blue in the fucking face. 75% of the creature beast, when I call them creature beasts, look at the counsellors, look at the fucking of Dudley, Lyme, the police officers, the people that I show you are sex offenders, child molesters, are rapists. That's what I'm told, because Paul Burgess was a rapist, is a rapist, a serial rapist, serial sex offender, serial sex offender. Get that out. And that's all that's their feed off. That's how they feed off. Look at the Royal family. I was going to say our Royal family, they're not fucking claiming them. But look at the Royal family in Britain. We've been ruled by entities, by rules set to keep us in place, by entities that's not even human, by beings that don't give a shit.